So I actually started as an account manager here at CDW. So started at frontline sales, and for us that's done inside sales. So we're picking up the phone and we're calling out to businesses, government agencies, and trying to position why CDW has the best solutions for their technology needs. So early on it was a lot of cold calling. It's a lot of reaching out to businesses and trying to get them interested in what it is that you have to say. Really what I like is that in the technology business, it's always changing. So what we're selling today, maybe wasn't even on the market 2 years ago, let alone 5 years ago. Think of some of the new things with wireless and how pervasive that's become, or think about tablets and mobility. 5 years ago, that wasn't even an industry, or it was a fledgling industry, and now it's the norm. And so then picture what's going to be available in the next 5 years, and I think that's what's exciting, and that's what keeps everybody kind of fresh here at CDW. I guess the most challenging part when you're starting out in sales is that there's a lot of other companies that do what we do. So you got to find a way to differentiate yourself, and that's not always easy to do. So you really have to have a strong belief in yourself, number one, in the product that you're selling, and then in the company that they can stand behind and support the claims that you're making when you're calling out on customers, because you're only as good as your word and what you can commit to. So I really think you have to have a strong firm standing behind you. And if you're able to do that, then you can be successful in sales long term. We invest a lot in our new sellers when they come into the organization through both classroom learning, where we're teaching them technology as an industry, we're teaching them about segments or vertical industries, then we're teaching about the organization as a whole and how to be a professional seller. Beyond that, we have the Sales Academy, which we'll spend 4 months of really dedicated training for our new sellers. So we spend a lot of time with them, hands-on coaching, hands-on development. We do call shadows where a sales manager listens in and gives you on-the-fly feedback. And really we invest a lot to make sure that our new sellers are very successful and armed with the right tools and information so that they can be the best resource for their customer. It's one of the areas where we continue to get accolades as an organization, and the fact that we do invest so much time in training and development of our frontline sellers. I guess my biggest advice is you need to be yourself. And those folks that did the best were really the ones that let their personality shine. They weren't trying to be somebody else. They weren't trying to be too scripted. If you're a little bit more jovial, then let that come through and use your personality, right? There's a reason why folks are pursuing sales, and generally they're the folks that have some personality that you can use to your advantage. And so that would be my advice, is to just be yourself, and that will come through in your pitch as you're starting to craft it for the organization that you're pitching.